What up, gamers? Thank you for clicking on the video. If you clicked on this video, I guess you're curious what's been going on the channel, where have I been, and where are we going? Not just about me, it's also about you because, hey, this channel is not built by just me. I have to have viewers. So that's kind of how it goes. Anyway, so let's just take us back to 4 months ago if you guys are curious. 4 months ago, I moved back up to Arkansas, which is where I'm from. Lived in Louisiana for a while, sucked, moved back up here to be closer to family, get my girlfriend's career started, that sort of thing. That was kind of our whole goal of coming up here. And that also coincided with the new set of TFT. And at that time, if you guys remember, or maybe I said this out loud, I probably did. Yeah, I was kind of trying to transition TFT to just being less of one of the businesses that I do and just more of a hobby, something that I invest a lot of time into because I love it, because I enjoy it. I like making videos and it makes me a little bit of money, but just less attaching myself to this being monetarily successful or caring about any other like metric, just the only metric being fun. Yeah, so I started that, but honestly, when I moved up here, you know, I was a little bit too close to how I'd been doing this before, you know, and I didn't really know what this would look like as a hobby. So I was kind of just running it how I would normally run it, like doing meta reports, doing patch rundowns, that sort of thing, doing guides, but just like having the less frequency and doing a little bit less. And that's like how I planned on doing it for the rest of set 12. That was like my plan. But just being honest, guys, I just really didn't enjoy set 12 very much. It didn't really hook me, but I was like, okay, I'll just keep this going. Just keep making these weekly videos and, you know, honestly, just a little bit putting in the minimum, just kind of like stay in touch with you guys and with the community and with the game. That was my plan. And then I had 6 weeks of uninterrupted shitty luck, like the worst luck I've probably ever had, like just in a row, just like constantly bad things occurring. You know, sometimes that happens in life. It just happens. You know, sometimes everything just keeps coming up green, but sometimes everything keeps coming up red. You know, it happens sometimes. And I'll just tell you guys what happened. So the last week I posted a video was the week before this all started. So I made like a meta report or something like that. And then I went to a 4-day wedding event for one of my best friends, and it was awesome, unforgettable weekend. Was great, but you know, a little bit stressful because, you know, it's like lost income. I'm not working on my other businesses. I do like UGC stuff for Amazon and that sort of thing. That's like my main way I make money. It's never actually been TFT. It's just TFT is what I actually enjoy. And so I was doing that. So I was missing out on some work. My girlfriend was missing out on some work. So that was a little bit of stressful, but unforgettable weekend was awesome. Came back home. The day I come home, I have 2 letters in the mail. One from my previous realtor, from Louisiana, who I was hoping to get like half my deposit back. Honestly, they owe me my full deposit. That place when I moved in was a complete shithole. I reported everything that was messed up with it. They refused to fix it. I fixed half the problems myself. Anyway, so I was hoping like, yeah, maybe I'll get a couple $100 back. I don't ever expect anything. I know these people run their businesses, landlords, realtors, they're shifty as fuck a lot of times. Only ever had one good landlord in my life. Anyways, and instead of me getting a few $100s back, they sent me a bill for $1,100. So that was pretty stressful. And that was a huge, big thing of stress, right? And me having to take care of that, navigating that. And then my second letter I got was from my current city that I live in. They were issuing me a warning of code enforcement, and they gave me a week to abate. They were going to cite me the next week because my washer and dryer were in my carport. Which I didn't think was a code violation. It was kind of hidden. You could barely see it. I don't even know how somebody saw it. Somebody would have to report it. Yeah, I had just replaced my washer and dryer because in my move, my washer and dryer broke. And then I had to get it replaced. And I didn't. And then so I didn't have the means to remove it from my property yet. And I was hoping to make some money off of it, scrapping it or, you know, Facebook Marketplace, something like that, just for the parts, whatever. Because actually one of them still worked. But yeah, so that happened. And so I was like, that was super stressful. So I was like, okay, you know, TFT was furthest from my mind. I was worried about this financial stuff, taking care of that. So I started to take care of that. And 2 days after that, this was the real kicker. This is the real shit. 2 days after that, my fucking bearded dragon died. You know, Choco, she fucking died, man. I noticed she was acting a little unusual, but as I said, my life was really crazy. It was really stressful. I noticed that week that she was acting a little unusual. And my lizard's not very expressive at all, so it's really hard to tell when she's not doing okay. And she was still basking and stuff like that. And then I made an appointment for her, and then she just fucking died, man. She fucking died. That fucking sucks. And I had mentally prepared myself for a long time for my dog to pass, Tyson, who's actually right below me right here. He's old. He's old and he's 100 pounds. Like he's a big dog. He's 10 years old, and I've been kind of mentally preparing myself for his health to turn negatively. And he's doing great. He's doing great, by the way. He's doing better than he was doing when he was like 5 years old. He's doing so good. He's actually really healthy right now, and the vet told me he was doing great and everything like that. So he looks good and getting him a lot of exercise. But I've been mentally preparing myself for that. You know, he might live another 5 years, who knows? But he might, take a turn next year. He's old. It happens. But I was not prepared to lose Choco, and Choco was 6 years old. I expected her to have her a lot longer, and I didn't know how much I loved her until, she passed so suddenly. And, I'm sitting there in my backyard just crying, burying my fucking lizard. TFT is just furthest from my mind. I got all these financial stresses going on, and TFT was I wanted to make it a hobby anyways, and I just didn't enjoy the set. So this is all to say what happened with the last set was I started playing, I started doing this stuff. I was already didn't really vibe with the set very much. I did ride at first, but after a few weeks, I was like, yeah, I'm just not for me. The thematic, everything, it just wasn't gripping me. And so I was putting in the minimum, and then my life got crazy stressful. And then my fucking lizard died, man. And yeah, so I just wanted to start focusing on the areas in life in which I'm winning. And so I just got really deep into the gym. Started making plans for my future and that sort of thing, and just put TFT on the back burner, made some money doing some other stuff. And so that's kind of what happened with that. So what's happening with the future? What's the future of the channel? So yeah, as I said, this is purely a hobby for me now. I have no financial ties or anything pressuring me to make this. I have no metrics. I have no, I don't need it to hit a certain number, hit a certain amount of income or something like that. I've completely divorced myself from the financial obligations of running this as a business, which is fantastic. And most of my money is made, my girlfriend works. Most of my money is made either my girlfriend works or I have another business. I do UGC stuff for Amazon, which I don't necessarily enjoy, but it's just a means to make some money. I do have a personal trainer's license, but I don't currently use it to work. I personally train. I have 6 different clients, which I train for free because they're personal friends and family. And I love that. That's great. That takes up some of my time. But what the long-term plan and stuff I'm working towards right now is I do want to go back to college. I can't currently enroll. I didn't enroll for this semester, obviously. I wouldn't have had the time anyways. But I'm not going to enroll super soon because we moved back up to Arkansas to get my girlfriend's career started. When me and my girlfriend started this, I started doing TFTs. She started doing her school path. Whole plan was I'm going to do this a little bit more riskier path, try this thing, follow my passions a little bit, and try some stuff out because I previously had a successful career and it was not good for my health. There was a bunch of reasons, so I'll spare you all the reasons, but it made sense for me to kind of do this more risky thing. And then she goes to school and we kind of support each other through that. And then she gets to the end, she looks for a job. Well, job market's kind of a nightmare right now. It's hard for her to get her career started. So we're in a little bit of an awkward purgatory phase where I'm just kind of keeping my shit rolling. And she's still working. She's looking for work. She's growing her resume, that sort of thing. But the problem is I want to attend school, but my academic record is so poor from high school and the little bit of college I did do. I need to attend community college and it'll save us a lot of money. Problem is when you do community college, you need to complete the program, at least in the state of Arkansas, before you can know whether your credits won't transfer. You can't guarantee your credits will transfer to a 4-year university unless you complete the program. Problem is I don't know where I'm going to be living for the next 2 years. And so I need to know that first. So I'm in a bit of a purgatory. So what I'm doing right now, my main stuff right now, making some money doing some of my UGC stuff, focusing on the gym, focusing on just building myself up. And then in the meantime, I'm self-teaching myself. I have some biology and chemistry books. I'm self-teaching myself. I'm very good at self-teaching, teaching myself college level biology and chemistry and that sort of thing, because I do want to pursue a health science, an allied health degree. And that would, cross that bridge when it comes to it. But things I'm interested in studying is nutrition, dietetics, kinesiology, sports physiology, that sort of thing. And I do intend on pursuing a master's program because I don't want to have my job opportunities limited to being in the hospital system, which if you get a bachelor's degree, that's usually what happens in that system or clinical system. I want to have the ability to have opportunities to maybe teach or work for companies outside of the direct medical field, but more in the allied health field and that sort of thing. Anyways, guys, so that's kind of what I'm doing, where it's going. And so what can you expect on this channel? What you can expect on this channel is very simple. I will be posting videos as long as I'm having fun. It's a hobby, guys. This is just a hobby now for me. And I'm having a lot of fun right now. That's why I'm back posting videos. I think this set's going to be good. The theme looks awesome. I'm really into Arcane right now. I'm watching it, keeping up with it. My girlfriend's even interested in playing. There's a lot of hype around this. So as long as I'm having fun, I'll keep posting videos. Now, am I going to be like pursuing like a super high rank? Am I going to be making a lot of guides? I don't know. I'm going to make no promises on that. If I'm having a good time and I'm vibing with the set and I'm enjoying grinding, then yeah, I'll try to go for Challenger. I'll try to play in tournaments, that sort of thing. But if I'm not, I'm just not going to do that. Like, I'm just not going to do that. Like, I'm just going to like piss chill in Diamond or Master or something and have some fun and play when I want to play. Kind of that's how it is. And so the programming you can expect on this channel is just whatever I want to post. I want to post more fun-oriented content. And what's great about, and so I can't promise a lot of guides. If I feel like I have something really educational to say, I will say it. But as I said, if I'm not playing a lot, you know, I don't feel comfortable teaching people how to play if I don't like have any authority on that. So I think you have to build authority by actually playing the fucking game. I can't stand people who don't ever fucking play the game and they just always talk about it. It's annoying. Sorry, it's annoying to me. Because there's so many intangibles you learn, like not intangibles, but like little micro stuff that you learn from actually playing the game. Like game theory is like really good and I love game theory, and game theory is some places where I excel, but also you have to play the game. And I don't feel comfortable just talking about game theory without talking about like the aspects that you'll feel in the game. And so if I feel like making guide content, I will, that's the point. And if not, I'll be just making fun content. And what's great about this not feeling like a business, I have no obligation for this to be successful or anything like that. I can really show a lot more of who I am, just be myself. I'm not worried about curtailing an image or curtailing something for growth, you know, that sort of thing, or like trying to like score points with other influencers or like rioters or anything like that. Not to say that was like a massive focus before, but it's something that's in the back of your mind when you're thinking about, hey, I want to be successful in this long term. And that's just not something that's on my mind anymore, because why would it be? You know, my mind's thinking about stuff like the places in my life where I'm really trying to progress is we're trying to get my girlfriend's career started. I'm trying to just keep growing my physique every day, keep getting stronger, keep getting bigger, keep looking better every day, making progress in that area. And then just have a fucking good, you know, making progress on my academic goals and that sort of thing. Keep learning, keep making progress towards that so that when I do attend university, it'll be a lot easier. And then other than that, man, I'm just trying to have a good fucking time. You know, the only time I'm interested in having is a good fucking one. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling a bit here. Hope you got everything you wanted from this video. If you clicked on it, synopsis, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to post when I want. If I'm having a good time, that'll be several times a week. If I'm not having a good time, that might be once a month. You know, we'll see what happens. I'm not making any promises. I'm done making promises. I'll let my actions speak for whatever. You guys get the deal. And I just, hey, I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good one. And
yo, fuck your mom's ass.